Hey guys, Emily from Foodbox HQ here. Today we're talking about Green Blender. So Green Blender is a smoothie delivery service. Now they don't send you anything frozen. They're gonna send you all your ingredients fresh, refrigerated, and then you use their recipes and mix them together for yourself. Now they've got tons of different recipes, tons of different flavors, whatever you're looking for. And they categorize their recipes a little bit differently. So when you open up the box, you're gonna see a couple different things. So one, this is your intro packet, sort of what tells you a little bit about Green Blender and about your recipes. Then you've got the list of recipes for your week. There's gonna be a whole bunch of them. You don't end up with all of them. You might, depending on how many you order. But as you can kind of see, there's these little colorful icons right here next to each recipe. So if we go inside our little handy dandy pamphlet here, we then see a list of what each of those things mean. So you're gonna have a lot of different options. There's high protein, there's glow, which means it's good for your hair, skin, and beauty. Energy, immune boosting, low calorie, anti-inflammatory, calm, low sugar, and even high fiber. So obviously, a lot of these smoothies will have more than one. Some of them will have even 4 or 5 of them. And then at the bottom, it does have a little legend on your actual recipe thing, but there's a little bit of a better explanation in your entry book. So basically, you've got all your ingredients. You're just gonna drop them in your blender, have your smoothie, but let's check out what's inside the box. Alrighty, so as you can see, everything is sort of in this insulated packaging in here. So we open that up. First thing we find are some smoothie straws. That's always good to have. Then you've got each smoothie is packaged sort of in this little plastic bag together. So this one's called almond apple pie. We've got butternut matcha. The only thing that seems to be separate are bananas. So these are actually bananas that are in here. So that's a handy way of not getting them bruised. We'll pull those out. We have our maple glazed sweet potato, lucuma luster, and, ooh, there's another straw. Cranberry ginger, and then we've got some almond milk in here as well. So then the ice pack's on the bottom. So let's just get that out of the way. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna end up cutting up your own ingredients in order to make these smoothies. So the way they keep everything fresh, not frozen, is by sending it to you whole. So we're gonna try the lucuma luster today. So let's get started on that. All right, the moment of truth. Oh, that's really good. Very fruity. I like the onion in there. The orange in there. It gives a nice citrusy flavor to it. It makes it nice and light, so you don't feel like you're just eating vegetables all the time. All right, well, I'm gonna go finish this, but I'll see you later. So just some final thoughts on Green Blender. You know, it's definitely one of the biggest names out there for smoothie delivery. What you get is really fresh, really high quality ingredients, and the taste was great, and they really have a huge variety of recipes. I mean, every single one on there wasn't something that you would necessarily think of yourself, and a lot of the ingredients are not things that you necessarily find at your local supermarket. So what this does is it gives you access to these newer, these very, very different sort of smoothie recipes, and you also get to try these things without making a full commitment. So say, you've never tried chia seeds before. So with this, you get to try the smoothie, try the chia seeds, see if you like them without having a whole bag of them if you hate them. So that's definitely a great idea. The only, I guess, drawback to that, or it's sort of a balance, I don't know if it's a drawback, is that the smoothies or your ingredients aren't going to last as long. So you do have to do weekly deliveries with something like this, as opposed to, maybe some of the other ones that do frozen deliveries, those can last a little bit longer. So, but it's the same thing that when you look at sort of meal kits for dinners, it's the same idea. Do you want your fresh ingredients? Do you want frozen ingredients? It's all up to you. So it's about planning your week. I guess the only thing that sort of I found a little bit difficult were the directions. There aren't very specific directions for each smoothie. It kind of just lists your ingredients and then a little bit of information about it. I wish it was just a little bit clearer, just because, sometimes it's hard to reference back and forth between several pieces of paper and jumping back and forth and trying to read which order you're supposed to put things in. But besides that, that smoothie tasted delicious. And I like smoothies, but I'm usually not very adventurous with my smoothies, so it's really nice to sort of try something different and get to try these new flavors. So if you want to learn more about Green Blender, just click the link below.